that so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of Laveray and the home of the brave.
Are you a first responder? At Husqvarna, we support the uniformed men and women who serve our country and communities. As a way to honor your service, we created the Military and First Responder Appreciation Program. As a first responder, you qualify for a discount on your purchase of Husqvarna powered equipment. Get 10% off select commercial products at participating dealers. Whether you're starting a business or maintaining your property, you can count on Husqvarna. Find out why we're the brand that's trusted by real professionals. Visit Green's Dependable Hardware at 15220A Highway 43, Russellville, Alabama. You can also find them on Facebook at Green's Dependable Hardware. Give them a call at 256-331-0123.
If you like hickory smoked ribs that fall apart at the slightest pull, or barbecue shoulders that are so slow smoked each tender bite melts in your mouth, then you are going to love Baby Jack's Barbecue. Baby Jack's Barbecue in Bartlett and Arlington. Try the barbecue chicken, beef brisket sandwich, barbecue potato, it is huge, or the Baby Jack Trio, pork, turkey, or beef brisket sliders. You like wet ribs? They like dry ribs. Get one slab that has them both. Catering? Baby Jack's can feed a family or an army. Drive in, drive through, order online, or come in and set a minute. Baby Jack's Barbecue in Bartlett at Highway 70 in Appling, or in Arlington at Highway 70 just a block west of 385.
Hello, my name is Christian Martinez. I'm a rising senior at Athens Bible School. My school is great because of the wonderful environment in which students can grow and flourish. We have great academics that include the University Preparatory Diploma and dual enrollment courses that lead to an associate's degree before high school graduation. All my teachers and the school's employees are Christians who are devoted to the welfare of students. We have an excellent student body, competitive sports program, and study the Bible first thing every day. It's a great place. Please consider joining us at ABS next year, or give that special child in your life the great opportunity I have.
Are you in Alabama and need questions answered by a medical professional? If so, my friends at Trinity Medical Care are proud to announce that they are offering telemedicine. With telemedicine, you can stay at home and still have your visit with the doctor. Telemedicine from Trinity Medical Care is now available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Make your telemedicine appointment today by calling 256-489-3192. That number again, 256-489-3192. You can also follow Trinity Medical Care on Facebook.
You are my sunshine, my only. This is Kyla Carter of Kyla's Corner. You can hear my segment every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Time on The Mark White Show. Remember to tune in every Saturday and always live life sunny side up. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Is it time for a haircut? Give my friend Philip Butler at Southwind Barbershop a call, located in the Foodland Shopping Center at 16041 Highway 72 in Rogersville, Alabama. You can call him at 256-247-5658. Make an appointment or just walk in. That's Southwind Barbershop in Rogersville, Alabama.
Hey everybody, this is Daryl Worley, and you're listening to The Mark White Show. Hey, step up and make a difference like he does.
Hey y'all, this is Jeff Foxworthy, and you can make a huge difference in somebody's life. You just may not have figured out how yet, and that's why you're listening to The Mark White Show.
Hi, this is Maggie Peterson. I played Charlene Darling on The Andy Griffith Show, and you are listening to The Mark White Show.
Hi folks, this is Ricky Skaggs, and you're listening to The Mark White Show.
Hello, I'm Gene Stallings, and this is The Mark White Show. Get off the sideline and get involved and make a difference in your community.
You are listening to The Mark White Show. My daddy is your host, Mark White.
Something good today. Welcome to another edition of The Mark White Show and the Mary Faye Headrick Good Deed segment. I am your host, Mark White. Of course, we spend time recognizing difference makers in our communities and sharing their stories to encourage and inspire others so that we can all make a difference together. On the line right now, I have Alveda King. She is a daughter to A.D. and Naomi King and also a niece to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King. Welcome to the Mark White Show, Alveda King.
Hi, Mark, and thank you for thinking of me, and hello to your beautiful listening audience.
Well, thank you for joining me today. And one of the things that I wanted to touch base on pretty quickly, because so many people had no earthly idea what Juneteenth was. It's one of those things that I noticed you said you were very glad that people were starting to have an awareness of it. I wanted to bring an awareness through the Mark White Show because so many people, when I posted and I said, have you heard of Juneteenth? And so many said they had not.
Well, you can visit me at Civil Rights for the unborn.org, and you can go on the drop down under resources and you can find out more about Juneteenth. However, Juneteenth is a holiday that is celebrated on June 19th every year. In 1863, President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation ending slavery in America. The Civil War didn't stop right away, but slavery ended. 2 years later in Texas, a slave owner went out and told his slaves that they were free. And so 2 years later, after emancipation, they found out that they were free, and that has become a holiday. I've known about Juneteenth for many years and celebrated Juneteenth many years. When I went to work for Priests for Life, I made it an initiative of one of the programs that we support and use to educate people every year, because the baby in the womb also needs a Juneteenth here in America, because abortion is legal and abortion is a civil wrong and life is a civil right. So we celebrate Juneteenth. And I believe that it's very important this year. We now know more about it, and Congress, I think, has a bill considering making it a national holiday. I think, and I'm sure the president's ready to sign such a bill. So that is where we are with Juneteenth in this year of 2020.
Well, Alveda, speaking of many years, you have honored your family, the King family, for many years, and your father, A.D., was one of those men who was in the background working with your uncle, Martin Luther King Jr., during the Civil Rights Movement. Talk a little bit about your childhood and your experiences in the King household.
I grew up in the Civil Rights Movement of the 20th century. I got married a year after my uncle Martin Luther King Jr. was killed. My dad walked me down the aisle, and then, like the Kennedy brothers, his daddy's brother Martin had been killed in 1968, and Dad was killed a week after he walked me down the aisle in 69. Reverend Alfred Daniel Williams King. They were very close, worked together in the Civil Rights Movement. My dad took me to my first Civil Rights March in 1963, the Children's March, where we were peacefully protesting and praying about the bombing of the church that killed the little girls in Birmingham. I actually went to school with the little McNair girl. So I have been in the Civil Rights Movement. My family, we are Christians, and we tend to become Christian ministers in my family, many of us. So that is my background in the Civil Rights Movement, but we were always looking to God for deliverance, not humans.
One of the things that we look at today when we try to find ways that we can unify and connect, I've always said that it has to be at the individual level, that we understand where we're coming from, that we speak to each other and learn about each other, and then build on a foundation of respect with each other so that we can move forward making a difference.
Absolutely. And the difference comes when we learn to live together as brothers and sisters and not perish together as fools. We are one blood and one race. A lot of people don't get that. They say racial reconciliation, your race and my race, we need to get along. No. Acts 17:26, of one blood, God made all people to live together. We're also not colorblind. In other words, people say, I'm colorblind, I don't see color. And I was talking to a gentleman, and I says, okay, you have on a blue suit, your tie is red, but I don't see color. And so we looked at each other, and I said, no, that's unscriptural. Jesus gives sight to the blind. Of course we see color. We just don't say that that is your identification. And so ethnically, different ethnic groups can have different skin colors, hair textures, body types, all of that. And there are certain giftings and callings that come with every ethnic group. But we are human beings, and we have to remember that.
You know, we all grow up in different environments, and we have different expectations in our own households, and we learn things. It's learned behavior a lot of times. Now, we have a new generation coming up that's a young generation. Alveda, if you had an opportunity for a young person to hear a message right now and to use that throughout their life, what would that message be to young people?
I want this to be an evergreen message to young people, even though this is June 2020. In every generation, as young people come into the world and begin to grow and become adults and become older and become parents and grandparents, and then another generation comes, we all have a mutual destiny. God loves each and every one of us. And because God loves you, each young person, if you hear my voice, you have a purpose, you have a vision, you have a dream, you have many giftings. It is my desire and prayer to every young person that God will bless you according to Psalm 91 with long life, continually show you salvation and your purpose.
And for our older generation, right now we have some who are saying they would wish the older generation to go away, but to find that respect for our older generation, even the mistakes that have been made throughout generations, because there's no generation that existed that didn't make mistakes. What is a message that you have about respect for our older people around us?
I would like to say that life is a gift from God. Breath is a gift from God. People begin to think a little more about breath in this time period with George Floyd's death, of course. But we all breathe the same air. It is a gift to all of us, regardless of skin color or our age, or whether we know how to do social media as well as some of the younger people do. We're still human beings, and there's something that we can all share. It's so funny. I have little young grandchildren, and some of them are about 8 or 9. My oldest grandchild is in his 20s. I have another grandchild that's getting married this year, and my oldest child is 50 years old. So now the little people, the younger ones who are younger than they are, know more about technology than they do. And they're beginning to say, oh, I think I know what you mean, Gigi. That's what they call me, gorgeous grandma. So we all live together, and there's something that we can all learn from each other, but we must respect and love our parents, our elders, and that makes our lives longer and much happier.
Folks, we're talking to Alveda King right now. She is the daughter of A.D. and Naomi King and the niece of Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King. I've enjoyed this segment so far. You are listening to The Mark White Show and the Mary Faye Headrick Good Deed segment. I'm your host, Mark White.
Price to pay. Let's all do something good today. A little wink, a pat on the back, a big old hug, a little laugh. We can make a difference. All we have to do is try. Yeah. every day's a chance to change somebody else's life. Let's all do something good today.
Hi, I'm Crystal Gale, and you're listening to The Mark White Show. And one smile can make a difference. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Someone loves you. I do.
Hi, this is Maddie from Mama Nims.
And this is Amy. Come on out to Mama Nims and have some ribeye steaks, hamburger steaks, pond-raised catfish, whole fish or fillets, made from scratch, homemade, the best in the world ever, apple pies, fresh desserts.
Y'all come by and see us.
Thank you, Amy and Maddie. I would like to encourage you to go to Mama Nims in Anderson, Alabama, 256-800-4003. Check them out on Facebook at Mama Nims, MAMANEMS. Just like Mama's cooking, we put the love in it. Thompson Roofing and Construction is a locally owned family business serving the North Alabama and Southern Tennessee area. They are a Better Business Bureau A+ member since 2011 and a GAF Master Elite Contractor. Give them a call at 256-952-3309 or check them out on the web at 256roofing.com. They offer free inspections.
Thompson Roofing and Construction.
It's Bo time. Down here, pimento cheese is pretty much its own food group. So when fans told Bojangles to bring back our legendary spread, we did them one better and also fired up a gooey, golden, melty, molten, pourable pimento sauce. So now you can spread it thick across your favorite biscuit, pour it over seasoned fries, stir it into mac and cheese, or dip Supremes in it. Because with 4 ways to eat our pimento cheese, the recommended daily servings just became yes. It's Bo time.
Located in Tuscumbia, Alabama, the Alabama Music Hall of Fame honors Alabama's music achievers. You can even go into the recording studio and try out your talents as a singer. That's the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, located at 617 Highway 72 West in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give them a call at 256-381-4417. Check them out on the web at alamhof.org.
To the city, works extra hard all day, finishes up early so he can get away, 'cause there's a blue-eyed kid on second base, wants Dad to watch him play. Daddy knows he's waiting.
Welcome back to the Mark White Show and the Mary Faye Headrick Good Deeds segment. I have Alveda King on the line. You heard her in the first segment, really breaking it down for young people, for older generations, for all of us to come together and to unify. Alveda has a great message for all of us, and I appreciate her joining me here on the Mark White Show today. And I wanted her to share about how you can connect with her and find out more information about the special efforts that she's involved in, including the powerful message of life. Welcome back to the Mark White Show, Alveda.
Thank you so very much, Mark. You can reach me at alvedaking.com, civil rights for the unborn.org, and I have a new TV show on the internet, Pro-Life Praise Variety Show, and you can find that on YouTube or at endabortion.tv.
Alveda, it's been a pleasure to have you here on the Mark White Show today, and I just want to say you're welcome anytime, and I would love to have more messages from you to encourage people as they go throughout their daily lives.
Thank you so much. God bless everybody.
Folks, we've been talking to Alveda King. She is the daughter of A.D. and Naomi King, and she is also the niece of Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King. We appreciate her joining us here on the Mark White Show today, and the message that she shared, I hope that you'll take it to heart and use it in your daily life as we encourage and inspire others to make a difference. You have been listening to another edition of the Mark White Show and the Mary Faye Headrick Good Deed segment, and I am your host, Mark White.
Just the same. talking about a hero. A special kind of hero. No ordinary hero. Talking about a hero. Special kind of hero.
Hi, everybody. This is DJ Thomas. You know, raindrops may be falling on your head, but on Kyla's Corner, she's living life sunny side up.
His bed, nothing seems to fit.
You are my sunshine, my only. This is Kyla Carter of Kyla's Corner. You can hear my segment every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time and 11 a.m. Eastern Time on The Mark White Show. Remember to tune in every Saturday and always live life sunny side up. Please don't take my sunshine away.
We may never see tomorrow anyway. Let's all do something good today. Oh, won't you hear me, people, when I say, well, let's all do something good